Can you remember what you were doing when Cathy Freeman won her Olympic gold medal at the Sydney Olympics? Can you remember those opening and closing ceremonies and the pride you felt at being Australian as we showcased the country to the world? It was something to behold, and Australia has another chance to reclaim the world's attention in 2032, with the Queensland government proceeding with a bid for those games in 12 years. Yet there seems to be a strong wave of resentment, discontent, opposition, whatever you want to call it, to a southeast Queensland Olympic Games led by One Nation's Pauline Hanson. Now, Hanson is concerned at the likely cost, and she's entitled to be, considering in years gone by, hosting the Olympics has cost the country a fortune. But that's all changed. The International Olympic Committee has established a new norm, a new paradigm, where the event will be cost neutral to the host country. Straight up, the IOC will gift the host city $2.6 billion to build a new 65,000-seat stadium for the opening and closing ceremonies and an athletes' village. In southeast Queensland, 85% of the venues are already established. Gone are the brown paper bag days, and under new President Thomas Bach, it's a whole different era. Queensland is clearly the front runner to win the 2032 bid. The IOC loves what Australia brings to the table. It loves our stable economy, our safety, our love of sport, and our commitment to the Olympic ideals. But the IOC is also aware that Hanson is against it, and her campaign to undermine the bid is getting plenty of traction. That's why IOC boss John Coates will sit down with Hanson soon to give her the facts on how the new funding model works. Now, Aussies by their nature are cynics when it comes to this sort of thing, especially when politicians and Olympic officials say it won't send us broke to host in 2032. But believe me, this is an extraordinary opportunity for Australia to once again play A-grade on the international stage. More than that, it will expedite much-needed infrastructure in one of Australia's fastest-growing regions. A second M1 between the Gold Coast and Brisbane, a very fast train network, the list goes on. It will also stimulate tourism, and goodness knows, tourism always needs help with the crosswinds it endures, of course the coronavirus being one right now. We should not miss this opportunity. The new bidding process is virtually an invitation-only scenario, and Brisbane is the #1 suitor right now. It's ours to lose. Let's secure the Games and revel in the opportunity for Australia to shine again. There's a 10-year-old Cathy Freeman watching this show right now. The sky's the limit when it comes to the 2032 Olympic Games for Queensland.